kitchen where I cook, I entertain, and I celebrate everything. So today on Home Talk, I'm really excited. I'm going to share with you guys 3 projects that are perfect for a summer barbecue or summer picnic. So these 3 projects are super simple. I'm not a DIY expert by any means, but I do love a good picnic, and summer starts on Wednesday. So on that note, the first thing we're going to need, we're going to make a DIY utensil crate. So this is perfect for going on a picnic, going to a barbecue. All I'm doing is I'm kind of upcycling this crate, the nice Harry and David crate here from a friend of mine. So we're going to make this into a perfect tool to carry everything that you need for your barbecue. And we're going to make it just so it's a little bit prettier, right? Because obviously, when you're out at a barbecue or a picnic, there's a lot of coolers and stuff like that. We want to make this a little bit, fancier. All right, so to start with this, what I'm going to do is I'm going to take a paper bag here. And what I'm going to do is I cut it in half, and I'm folding down the edges. And what this does is this makes a really great little basket in here. So what do you need when you're at a barbecue? Napkins. That's obviously just an obvious thing, right? What I like to do is I like to take little mason jars, and I'll fill these with utensils. So I've got some forks here. You obviously can go plastic. I'm just a fan of, sometimes there are things that I like to keep kind of fancier. So what I also like to do is have wet nuts. So these are just great for, we all know we eat a lot of ribs during the summer and all that stuff. So I have wet nuts in there. I've got the utensils. What I also like to do is, and we're gonna get to this part in a little bit, I like to add a little bit of light. So candles. I'm a huge fan. All my friends know me as being a tea light girl, so we're gonna bring tea lights into this situation. All right, so our next thing that we're gonna do, and you guys feel free to let me know where you're tuning in from. I'm in New York, as I told you. It's about 75, beautiful, sunny outside. I'd love to know what the weather's like where you guys are from. I'm from Maine originally, so it's probably snowing up there sideways. But on that note, what we're gonna do now is gonna get ready to go on our picnic, and say you're at wherever you picnic. You guys can let us know where you picnic. I'm kind of a fan of Central Park. Sheep's Meadow is gorgeous. It's a huge lawn. What I like to do when I get there is we do napkin rings. So you can take just a simple cardboard, toilet paper, paper towel, and just cut it into rings, okay?
Yes, and by the way, everyone, we do have a giveaway today. So if you guys let us know what have you made for a barbecue, tell us in a comment, and you'll be entered to win a really cool Home Talk prize. So let us know, and yeah, if you guys have made these napkin rings, let us know. Even if it's food, what are your favorite dishes to make?
Totally, that's a great question. So these are just simple things. Obviously, you can throw these away entirely once you're, done with your picnic, which is awesome. So these are just a few little things that I like to do. Now you're all set with the basket. You can throw in some extra rings if you'd like. Maybe I'll make a couple more because maybe I'll have a couple more friends. There we go.
Perfect. It's perfect. We're on the go, on the spot.
Yeah.
And it looks nice.
Totally. And you can carry everything just with you when you go, and you don't have to worry about just keeping everything in different pockets, which is what I like the best. So.
And the best part of this is everything was upcycled. So everything was really something else before we used it. So
these were from takeout containers that I got from a barbecue restaurant. So There you guys go. You don't have to buy much here. Everything is kind of stuff that you have lying around the house. So great. So let us know what you guys are making or going to bring to your picnic barbecue.
Yeah, we have a few answers so far. Somebody says they made a s'mores pie.
I love s'mores.
And smoked brisket.
Okay.
Portobello mushroom pizza. So we have a lot of really delicious, yummy sounding food coming in. Does anybody make like DIY projects to bring? Maybe maybe one of the things you're about to see. So, all right. So we've made our cute little utensil crate.
Yeah, absolutely.
Everybody send us a thumbs up or a heart if you like how that turned out. Super easy, simple, and you just shop your home for it.
Yeah, absolutely. And let us know whether you guys, when your next picnic or barbecue. 4th of July is coming up, which is my favorite holiday, and it means just barbecuing all day long. So that to me is super exciting. So what else do you need when you're going on a picnic or a barbecue? I like to have some candles. Now, I'm a huge candle girl, so today we're going to make a couple really neat tin can lanterns. So tin can lanterns, you guys already have cans of stuff in your fridge or your cabinets, what have you, already. So what I'm gonna do is we start with just a regular can, and this is obviously, I like to do different sizes, and these were all tomato cans that I bought in a store. What I like to do is make a simple little graphic that I can then trace. So these, I just did a little sailboat because I'm a Maine girl and I love sailboats, but you can do whatever you like. And obviously, I've started this one a little bit by just kind of punching little holes. So this is a great project if you're, you have a little aggression and you want to take out a hammer and nail. Not to say that I needed that, but what you'll need for it is super simple. So you'll just need some nails. You can choose a variety of sizes. It really doesn't make a difference. I tend to favor the longer ones. And then what I'll do is I'll either make a little stencil pattern, and you take a hammer, and you can also use a drill bit for this. I'm terrified of drills. I'm not really good with handy tools outside of like a Cuisinart. So again, I like to cook. So this is super simple. So you just take a couple little, nails.
Yeah, and who has seen these tin can lantern ideas on Pinterest? Because I know they're super popular. Also comment if you've made them.
Totally. They're actually, so let's just see. I'm gonna take this off.
We have a few viral posts of these on Hometalk.
These are super awesome. So I'm not gonna hammer all of them for you, but I have pre-hammered a bunch of them. And depending on how strong you are, you can get through these pretty fast. I'm a little weak, so to speak, so it took me a while to punch those holes. But what we're gonna do is I'm gonna actually light them for you guys because, listen, if we're going to a barbecue, we need a little bit of heat. We need a little fire, right?
Yes.
So
and it's all about the ambiance.
Totally. So tell me, where you guys, when you're barbecuing, are you out on a patio? Are you at a friend's house? Are you guys by a pool somewhere? Because that's obviously, you need an ambiance if you're by a pool, right, folks? That's important. And tell us where you guys are tuning in from. Again, we're in Hometalk headquarters in New York, New York. City's so nice, they named it twice. We are doing summer barbecue, kind of tablescape ideas, right? So these are some lanterns I'm gonna show you guys. This pattern here is actually, let's make sure that it's split. Okay.
And Brittany says she's made cushions for when she goes camping and they have barbecues there.
Fantastic idea.
So yeah, that, and we had somebody who actually made their own tiki torches, which is cool. We're kind of going to show you a similar idea.
Yeah, stay tuned. We've got some ideas. So we'll let this guy go because I haven't finished him yet. But you guys can get an example of kind of the patterns that I've chose. These are really gorgeous at night. You can obviously go all the way around. You can do them this way. I like doing them kind of side by side in different sizes. I think that just adds a nice little element.
Yeah, you could do like a letter for a monogram, you could do a heart, you could really do a star for 4th of July.
Absolutely, and if you print, and you can print out custom graphics. So if you have a logo that you favor, I know some friends like to do certain things, so they'll print them out and then just punch holes in them.
Yes, and Kari says you can do a snowflake for Christmas, totally.
Awesome.
Even though you can paint these red and green or gold and silver, it'd be really pretty.
Yeah, and they're great. You obviously can take them anywhere, and they only involve tea lights, so that's really another element that I was gonna tell you guys about. So tea lights you can buy. I'm obsessed with tea lights. My friends know that I can't have a dinner party unless I light at least 10 tea lights, which is probably a fire hazard in a New York City apartment. However, you can buy these anywhere. You can get them at your local CVS, Rite Aid, Wayne Reed, you name it, or the hardware store. And it's about $2 a pop. So all in all, I spent probably under $5 to make a candle. Which is fantastic. And I got to reap the rewards of having some tomatoes as well.
Yeah.
So, exactly.
And you guys comment, are you more of a fan of the actual flamed tea lights, or do you like the LED battery ones? So I know it's kind of split, like I actually like a real flame.
Yeah.
But
like
some people really, some people really swear by the LED ones. So comment and let us know which one you are all about.
That's a great point, because you absolutely can get away with just using the battery operated ones, which are fantastic. I've also seen, and I'm going to show you guys a really great example of how we can also use these. This is something that if you're feeling very ambitious and you want to do a couple of these, you can punch a hole right in the top here and hang them in Christmas lights as garland, which is a really, I know Pottery Barn does this for wicked expensive, maybe $45, $50 a strand. This is something you can do for under that. Obviously a little bit more labor intensive, but get yourself some arm strength and we can get hammering away here on these.
And it sounds like a lot of people also like real flames. So.
Oh, good.
Yeah.
Awesome.
Yeah.
I like that too.
Do it safely.
Just exactly. Be very mindful of the space you're in, and don't do them indoors in a very tiny apartment. Not all at once, at least. Okay, cool. So on that note, so we've got our utensil crate, which I showed you guys a little bit earlier. We've got with the napkin rings and the candles. Obviously, feel free to comment what you guys, your favorite thing to bring to a picnic that you cannot do without. Obviously, I love to bring this because it just carries everything for me. So it's super easy and totally convenient, quite honestly. And I will be doing that for my 4th of July picnic, which will be in Maine. Let us know where you guys are spending your 4th of July. It's obviously a huge American holiday, so let me know where you guys will be. I'm excited to hear about that. I'll be up in Maine, so that's going to be exciting. All right, so the next thing I'm going to show you guys is in the vein of lanterns. So we're going to do, this is probably one of my most favorite projects because you're really going to like how it starts. So, this here is nice. This is actually my favorite kind of wine. This is Sauvignon Blanc. So what we're going to do is, of course, well, there's a little bit left here. So what we're going to do is just pour a glass because it's, what day is it? Thursday?
It's Thursday.
It's Thursday. It's almost happy hour.
Yes.
We're at 3 p.m.
We're close.
Eastern. Yeah, we're getting close. So this project involves having wine because you need an empty glass of an empty wine bottle. So you can of course dig through recycling wherever to find that, or you can do what I do and just drink wine.
Yes.
So if you like to drink wine, like myself, you're gonna have a lot of bottles lying around. So this project is one of my favorites, and it involves, I'll show you guys kind of it involves a lot of different pieces here to a little, tiki torch puzzle. This is kind of what the end game is gonna look like. And I'm gonna walk you guys through, there are a couple steps of what to do and what not to do. Obviously the first time I did this, I was a little bit nervous because it was a total experiment, but I've learned enough in my life dealing with torch oil that it's actually not as crazy flammable as you might think. So, for this project, you will need an empty wine bottle. I happen to love this. This is a rosé that's one of my favorites.
Such a cool bottle, right?
It is.
I love the shape of it.
I want to say this is the Vineyard.
And a little tip, at local Goodwills, you can find really cool shaped bottles oftentimes.
And I love experimenting with different colored ones. I'm a huge fan of sea glass, so that to me is just a little bit more appealing than the normal green ones that you might find. Okay, so for this project, we're gonna have a wine bottle emptied. We're gonna have torch oil. Now the cool thing about this project is that you can also get citronella oil. So that will keep the bugs away. So now you're doing dual purpose. You're practicality with lighting.
And that is the most annoying part of any barbecue is getting eaten alive by mosquitoes. So add some citronella in here and you guys are good to go. Also, these just look gorgeous on the table.
So we have some campers this summer. Where do people love to camp? Because I've always been looking for great spots to kind of just,
Right? Shout out the best camping spots if you know where they're at.
Totally. Okay.
We need to escape the city.
Yeah. So you also are going to need wicks. Now these are actually lantern wicks. These are a little bit, they don't work as great as actual torch wicks, but for the purpose of the experiment and showing you guys this, because I really wanted you to see it, we're just going to use these lantern wicks. I highly recommend getting tiki torch, and the reason for that I'll explain. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to take this copper coupling. You can go to a hardware store. This is 1/2 inch. So a wine bottle opening is typically 1/2 inch. I'm kind of obsessed with just how gorgeous they look because it's copper. And a lot of people will just get 1/2 inch ones that don't have this little divot, and then they'll have to tape around it to keep it together. I like this because it sits right on the top of the wine bottle, which is awesome.
Already looking pretty.
Right? So is anyone drinking wine right now, or does this make anybody want to drink wine? That's the question.
What bottle of wine are you going to
reach for
to make this?
If you're with Rebecca on Hometalk, you've got to be drinking a glass of wine.
Yes.
It's just, it goes with the territory. Okay, so I'm just going to thread my wick. Obviously, this one is not as long as I typically like to use, but that's okay because I'm going to, for the purpose of the demonstration, I'm just going to show it to you guys anyway. So
we got a Chardonnay girl here, Sarah.
Yes, love Chardonnay.
Yes.
Awesome. I'm actually, recently I've been a really big fan of Chardonnay, which is awesome.
Oh, and we got some Merlot coming in.
Merlot.
Yes.
I've got it. My best friend loves Merlot. All right, so we're now just filling this up with some tiki torch fluid. It's really, this stuff is lantern oil and it just burns clear, it's odorless, it's not gonna cause a huge stink. Citronella will, okay?
Yes.
So we all know citronella, but it's like that summertime scent, it's like sunblock.
It really does,
You know?
it reminds me of summer.
Yeah.
Who else loves the smell of citronella?
Right?
I really do.
I was out for a run the other day at the Hudson River and I could just smell sunblock coming off of sunbathers nearby and it just made me so excited for summer, which starts on Wednesday.
Yeah. Send us a thumbs up if you guys are so excited for summer.
I can't wait.
I know. We're all about, the holiday DIYs here, Christmas and Halloween and Thanksgiving, but there's something just really special about summertime DIYs and they're often underrated.
Yeah, so this wick, I can even get it a little in there.
And Kelly is super excited to spend time with her kids this summer.
Oh, fantastic.
I know if you have kids, it's, perfect time to have some quality craft time.
Totally. All right, so gang, what I'm gonna do, and the only missing piece here, so I put this in, right? I let this soak for about 15 minutes. It's gonna need, obviously this isn't enough torch fuel right now unless I dip it down. I've already pre-soaked much of these, so it's gonna be okay. The main thing with these, again, why you wanna use tiki torch, is because if you have space under there, it's gonna cause smoke to come down into your bottle, and that's just not aesthetically pleasing, and it's just not really fun, right? So, what we do is I like to use tinfoil, and this is a great, again, this is DIY to the extreme. I'm now taking a DIY project and kind of making it, my own.
Yes.
Improv is what DIY is all about.
Yeah.
So this actually makes it super easy so that no smoke gets down to the bottle and you're good to go. So, yeah.
And you guys don't forget to tell us your ideas for what you've made for barbecues. We want to hear. It could be food, it could be a project, decoration.
Yeah.
Be sure to put it in the comments.
Absolutely. So I'm going to actually put these next to our lanterns that we already have going. I want to hear which ones you guys prefer and why. Because obviously these are a little bit more practical. Again, tea lights are just a simple thing. Making a whole torch is a little bit more aggressive.
Yes.
So I'd love to know what you guys think and which ones you guys would be trying.
Yeah, Jen made lanterns out of soda cans. So
that's awesome.
Similar to the tin cans.
You guys can also do beer bottles, are fantastic for this.
Yeah.
And
you can get that pretty amber glass.
Totally.
Just remove the label.
Different colors. So what we're gonna do, I'm gonna actually light this little guy back up. Hopefully we don't burn the Hometalk offices down. So again, we are live from Hometalk headquarters in New York City. And love all the responses we're getting from where you guys are around the country and what you guys are up to on this Thursday. So this is obviously another bottle of wine that we can test later. I'm not a huge fan of the green, but everyone has their own preference. I kind of like the coastal colors a little bit, the clear, the blues. I have a couple you can check out on my Hometalk page. I've done a few of these in like kind of greens as well, and it just looks like sea glass.
Yes.
Really pretty.
And for everyone who likes to read tutorials after the fact, we have these posted on hometalk.com. Yeah. So go ahead and check out those posts. We'll drop the links in the comments. And yeah, you can see how to do this.
Awesome. And so now we're gonna light these little guys up just because, why not?
And Carrie wants to know what we use to keep the wick in place. That was a piece of tin foil.
So I'm gonna I can give you a walkthrough of that again. I apologize because they do smoke a little bit.
That's okay.
So we're live.
We have a window behind us. We'll open it.
Okay, so to make it so that it's not smoky in the bottle, because you will notice that smoke will come down to the bottle, is you want to bring a piece of tin foil through your coupling. So I know this is smoking quite a bit. I can actually put some water on it. I did warn you, it does smoke. If I just put my finger, there we go. Okay, so you can use tin foil and just put it up into the top of it. So that just prevents the smoke from coming down.
So smart.
There, you can go through. Again, oops, I put it the wrong way. But I don't recommend you guys use these lantern wicks. I do recommend you use tiki torch.
Okay.
Yeah.
And so what is the copper topper called again?
Yeah, the copper. This is coupling. So you can get this at a hardware store. It's about 1/2 inch across, and it's perfect because it sits really nicely because you get a mouthpiece that's a little bit smaller. So you guys are just gonna have to look for that. It's most hardware stores have it, so I highly recommend you check it out.
Yes.
And obviously these are super easy, super inexpensive. The main expense here is probably going to be the wine you drink. And everything else comes kind of secondary. And again, it's kind of a nice statement piece and it's a conversation piece because not a lot of folks have wine bottle torches. And again, use citronella here to keep the bugs away. I'm in New York City, there aren't any bugs except bed bugs, or cockroaches, so there's really no need for citronella candles here. And most of us, I don't go outside too much, and when I do, I'm probably on a picnic. So let us know your guys' thoughts, what else you would add to your picnic, your favorite picnic party utensil, if you will. Let us know.
Yeah, Paula made a wreath that says "Keep on grilling." So
I love to grill. So.
Right?
Yeah.
Paula sounds like a fun lady.
Awesome.
All right.
So yeah, let us know any questions. And again, there is a giveaway. I'm glad this went out just now. This was a total demo, just FYI, because I didn't want to light the offices on fire.
Yes, and these are smoky, so keep them somewhere aerated. Yeah. This is just for a demo.
Yeah.
And we're just gonna recap what we did, and you guys give us any questions that you have on anything that you've seen today. We made our napkin holder, utensil basket, everything is upcycled, and then our little tin can luminaries, and then our torches.
Yeah, absolutely.
And be sure to comment your favorite. I would love to know which one is
yeah, these are super simple, and obviously totally rustic.
People love the torches.
Yeah, awesome. Yeah, these are, because to make it you have to drink wine. So that's
that's the perk.
I think I'm on to you guys.
That is the perk.
Awesome.
And so last minute giveaway answers, bring them in. What have you made for a barbecue? Let us know.
Awesome. So I'm Rebecca. Once again, I have a lifestyle site, Fieldhouse Kitchen, where I cook, entertain, celebrate everything. I also have a Hometalk page where I do projects like these. All of these you can find on hometalk.com, and I really encourage you guys to get out there this summer and just enjoy each other in the company and have some wine and make some really great candles, because this is what summertime's all about, right? Is being outside with people we love. So yeah, thank you guys so much. I really appreciate it. And keep the comments coming, and I will be posting more projects as I think of them. All right.
Yes, and the giveaway winner is Paula, who made the grilling wreath. So keep on grilling. Good job. We love your wreath.